tell you a strange one. Before I went to England, I was in Toronto at a meeting with a company that was stationed in Toronto, and by golly, I lost time. Jane was in Chicago with Jossie, taking care of Jossie, and God, just before I had to rush to the airport, I remembered I didn't have any laundry. so I washed all my clothes and put those wet clothes in my suitcase and went to Toronto, and they had a room reserved. I thought it was a single room reserved for me, but I took all that laundry out, hung it on lampshades and everything I could hang it on to see if it'd dry. And I was down in the bar with a couple guys, and a phone call came. "This is so-and-so." "Yes, sir. Nice of you to call." "Do you mind if I get another room?" That was my roommate from London. And holy cats, he was very miffed at me for making such a mess in the room. And he said some very unkind things, let me say. And it turned out that he and I were real good friends. We made friends, and when I got to London on my trip to Norway, he took me to dinner at a restaurant. Otherwise, and also he took me to his home to meet his wife and show him what this awful monster was. And she gave me a tremendous lecture about, well, why don't you people have single rooms? Why do you double up? "Well, we do that in America, ma'am." We're very friendly people, you know. But she was very upset at me, and they were some sort of upper crust, you know, and at least they thought they were. And so when I went to dinner with him at a restaurant, I told him, I said, "I've got to go to Leyland. I have to go see this company." He said, "Yeah, go first class." I said, "Okay, first class, I'll do it." And so he said, "Just go down to Paddington Station. You'll be okay, but go a little bit ahead of time, and so you don't get mixed up on anything." I said, "Okay, that's fine." And I got to Paddington Station about 7 o'clock. My train was at 8:30 or 9, so I wanted to be on time. I didn't want to mess up anything. And finally, it was time for my train. I walked over to the gate, and here was this guy giving a long announcement in Cockney, and I can't understand Cockney at all. And after he finished this long announcement, I went to my seat and so forth, and we were going along for a couple hours. And then this long announcement came on the loudspeaker. I said, "God, what a mess this is. What am I going to do?" So I went up to a fellow who I thought was an American. I said, "I'm trying to go to Leyland." I said, "Am I supposed to get off at this station?" He said, "I couldn't understand the son of a bitch either." I finally made it to Leyland.